Here we go.
Hello everyone, this is John again with Money on the Floor Currency Trader, and I'm still going on about the coaching program that I'm putting out. Right now we got a few people signed up. I'm still trying to get more. What I wanted to do was actually go over the robot a little bit and basically how it works. I have it right in here, John's Triangular MACD EA. This is one of them. It does have time and day and it does close itself, so it works out pretty good. Let's go ahead and set that up. Got it all ready, 1 hour chart. Let's go ahead and start it. Put the graph on. I believe this is going for about 6 months. Does pretty well. It went from a 50,000 up to 150, so it made something around 95,000. We can take a look at the report. The report says we made 95.5. We had 197 in losses. We had 197 in profit, 101 in losses. Had a profit factor of 1.94. That's pretty good. Absolute drawdown was 5,800. Now that could have been because for a prop firm sometimes you don't want to go below 5,000. It depends on what you're doing. Certain ones, usually it's 6%, and usually it depends which one. It's 6 and 8, something like that. Depends. Maybe 6 and 12. Some of them are actually 4 and 5. So 5% would be too much for that. So that would be the problem. But you can always knock that down. I believe that had 5 lots on it. We can do it again. Let's go back to settings. There we go. And it does have trailing stop, take profit. Has all the settings in here. It has time and day. Has the different days in case you want to turn it off for different news events for FTMO. It's only taking 1 trade at a time. Let's see, we're on 5 lots. Let's knock it down to 1 lot. You can always go down to 0.5 too. It still does pretty well. So let's turn that off. Turn it on. Let's see what 1 lot does. Should still be pretty close. Let's see what it does. Okay, looks like just under 70,000. That's pretty good. There's a report. So it just made just under, looks like 20,000, 19,000. So you can't beat that. Profit factor is still 1.94. Things haven't changed. Just we've gone down in the size. Now let's do one more thing here. Let's go and run it for a 4-hour chart. It's already on the 1 hour, so let's go ahead and run it like that. Made about the same on the 4-hour. A little better equity curve, but still look good. Made about 71. Let's look at the report on that one. This one right here is a 1.99 profit factor. Did a little better. Made less money, 17,000 with the 1 lot. You're going to have less trades in there. That's why. That's probably what it is. Let's see. Let's try one more thing. Let's bump that back up to 5 lots. And it made about the same as the 1. So you're going to have more trades on the 1 hour, less trades on the 4 hour, but basically it makes the same amount of money. Okay, that's interesting. And it is still 1.99 profit factor, so it's a little bit better. Made less money but better profit, so it must have had less losses. That's what it is. Okay, so that makes sense. Works really good. Now let's go over how, now that you see that it does work by itself, and you can run it by yourself, but let me show you how I like to use it, because I think that's very important. Let's take this back to settings, so you don't have to look at all that. Let's go over here. Usually I run 2 charts. I have it open on the 1 hour. There we go. Well, that's a 1 minute. How'd that get over there? Something must have got bumped. That's all right. Oh, this isn't it. Let's put this one to 15. So usually I run this one on a 15 because this is the manual one. Set this up real quick, sorry. And basically it's taking buys off of the order block down here and sells away from the order block back here. So it works out really good on here. So now you can trade it yourself on the 15, or you can do what I do is I go ahead and have it for the 1 hour, and I hit the robot in here to let me know, and this is on confirmation. So it's going to give me a little sign will pop up just on the red and green arrows, and it'll say that we have a buy or a sell in here if I want that, and I can take a look at that. Now sometimes you come into the chart and you already saw that you had a buy and you missed it. You're a little bit late. You have a sideways movement going sideways. You know this is going to explode. You can see the trend line in here, so you get real excited and you feel, darn it, I'm going to miss this. How can I get in on this but yet let the robot still take care of it for me? Because the idea about the robot is that if it has a movement, that if it goes up real fast or goes down real fast and you can't react fast enough, the robot will take you out ahead of time. It'll take you out with the opposite arrow. It'll take you out with its going the wrong direction. It'll take you out. So it'll save you from losing too much money. That's the main thing. So what I do is when I see that I'm coming into the market here and I'm getting ready to lose it, instead of taking it with this, because sometimes you have to have a stop in there on some brokers, on some prop firms, you can take it on that, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But usually I come over here to the 15-minute chart where I have the other EA where I can buy and sell, and it's already set up with a take profit. We can go ahead and look at that real quick. It's got a, whether it's one lot, it has a take profit, stop loss, and a trailing stop within this. So you have these parameters right here, push OK, which are controlling this, plus we go to the 1 hour and we go into here. Let me see if I did it already. I'm not sure. Expert advisor, properties, and yes, the magic number is at 0. That means whatever gold trade I have on this broker that's open, it'll show up in here. The robot here will control it. So if it's time to take profit or if it's time to get out, it will do that for me. So it's like having a friend watching your back, letting you know what to do. Now also the idea is if you miss the trade, you can go down to a 15 and get in on yourself. Now once you have a trade in here, it will not take another one. It only takes one trade at a time. So if you take one, that's all it's going to take. But if another arrow comes up, it will tell you that there is another arrow. Whether you can take it or not, that's up to you. You can still go take it on your own. The robot won't do it if there's a trade already going. So it's pretty awesome. And the whole idea is that we're getting the furthest away. We're looking for areas of structure, areas of consolidation, and then we're looking to blast out of those areas. So you can see here, we got, this is the best trade right here. Let me show you, this is my favorite trade here. So we have a triangle right here, okay, or just a trend line, but you can see we have a triangle. We all know that when something breaks out of a triangle, it explodes. So it takes off, pulls back, and then boom, there it goes. It goes all the way up. So you would have got in this green arrow here. Now let's say it pulled back and it got you out. It does have a secondary one. And this robot's a little bit different because this does have the secondary. The other one I was showing you did not. You could actually run more trades on that. It'll actually make more money because you can have multiple trades going up. So this one here is going to, if this one got stopped out, it would get you in on this one and take it all the way up. Or the stop loss is down here. You stayed in the trade and went all the way up. It exited on the red arrow. So then that's how it works out. Now once it exits on the red arrow, it's going to take a sell and exit on the green arrow. And then at that time, it will take a buy and exit on the red arrow. That time take a sell, exit down here. 1 hour charts far enough to make money, so it works out well. Once in a while you get one like right here, maybe right there, and these two lost, but you make so much on the other ones, it's not a big deal. Now, if you're running confirmation, that's what the awesome part is. Remember the graph. See how we do have some pullbacks in here, we have some losses in here, some losses in here, some losses there, losses in here. Now, what this does, the robot, is it tells you, hey, we got this trade right here. Do you want that? And you're going to look at that and say, okay, let me look at that. We pulled up. We're against the trend line. It might go down. You know what? We're in consolidation. I want to wait till we break out. I'm going to wait. So you can say no to all these trades in here until you get a breakout of that trend line. So what will happen is eventually it's going to tell you the last trade, which is a green trade, and say, do you want this trade? And you can say, nope, I'm waiting for it to break this trend line. Boom, it pulled up, broke the trend line. Now you're happy. Up you go and you put yes. It'll hold the trade to that point. So that's what's really awesome about that. The thing is a human can come in here and dissect the trade and say yes or no, where a robot will take every trade. So you can actually eliminate some of the bad trades in here and actually make a lot more money. And that's what it's all about, using the robot to help you make money. And so it's pretty awesome. That's how I like using it. I like using it with a 15 and a 1 hour. The trades are always better on the 1 hour. And it's like you decide how much you want to get paid per hour. On the 1 hour, you get paid more per hour because they're bigger trades. On the 15-minute, you get paid less. There's more of them, more jobs, but you get paid less. So it's a good way to look at it. Now, if you like the coaching program, you like what I'm showing you. Now, on the coaching program, we already did 2 videos, which basically goes over everything that you get. But we basically go through everything. We go through all the different setups, whether it's going to be price action, whether it's trend lines, whether it's consolidation, where to trade from, price action. Also, we have order blocks, which we use as support and resistance. These are called structure blocks, is how I call them. Some people call them order blocks, but this is really strong support and resistance. I teach you how to draw those on your own. I teach you what to look for. I show you everything that it took for me to be profitable in the prop firms, because that's what really changed my trading, was trying to configure the prop firms and try to learn to trade. That took me quite a while. I was already profitable trading on my own, but with having rules to deal with, it makes it very difficult. So you had to learn. What happens is you take the prop firm, and if you didn't practice or you haven't learned enough yet, you are going to fail. And everybody fails the first one. I don't care how proud they are. Most of them do. And I don't know anybody that yet has passed the first time. And if you did, that's really good. You're awesome. But it's okay to fail. The main thing is to learn from what you did wrong and come back stronger, just like any loss. Because we made a loss, it means there was a mistake. Sometimes the mistake was not avoidable, but most of the time they are. Usually you let your losers run too much, and I teach you how to cut your losses and let your winners run. You say it's not possible, but it's possible. So it's pretty awesome. Like if this trade line right here went up and I saw these green candles go up, now we have trending candles, so we know if it turns red and a red arrow, you want to get out. But the idea is, what I teach is how to put a trend line on here, put that up into here. Once you get a breakout, you're going to come over here and get a box. And you're going to put this into a box right here. And if it breaks the bottom, if one breaks the bottom and stops, the next candle goes down, you exit your trade immediately. But if it goes back up, you can ride this back up, and you did get more out of it. And then you would have gone into another box which broke out. You probably would have got out in the same area because it broke out right here, because you would have put another box right here. But sometimes you can get a lot more money that way. Not all the time, sometimes. So right there, it broke out the bottom. You would exit right here, which would have been the same as if you exited right on the arrow, right on the trend line, right on the opposite color candle. So it usually is best just to get out on the trend line, but sometimes if it's just a impulse, a correction, another impulse, the second impulse could be just as long as the first one. So we teach you how to maintain that and how to get as much money as possible. And the main thing I teach is when you get to the number that you're looking for, close the trade. If you're looking for $1,000 in the day, we teach you how to stack. You would have put one position on here, one here, maybe 5 here. You would have got out anywhere in here because that would have been easily over $1,000. You don't need more than that. Yes, you can let it run and get more, but remember the market's designed to get the money back. So the longer you stay in this, the easier it is for the market to pull back and take the money back. And that's what I teach people. While the candles are green, you want to exit. You don't want to exit on a red candle, you're losing money. So my goal is to teach you how to make money and keep the money, be profitable, change your life, change how you trade. Make it to where you understand what's finally going on in the markets. Why are the markets doing what they do? Wait for the pullback. All because it's taking off doesn't mean you have to get in. The market always pulls back. Even if you pulled up into here, it pulled back to there, you got in at least there. You got a discount. And that's the first thing I teach you is wait for the discount. So now people want to know where to sign up at, and let me show you that. That would be over here. And you come over here to my website, which is Money on the Floor Currency Trader. You go to Prop Firm Coaching Program. Go to the bottom. Well, there's my picture. I teach people how to be the 1%ers. It's what I've been doing for the last couple years. It's been really awesome. These are all the different prop firms I'm with. And then right in here, it shows that you get for $1,000, you get everything that we talked about. I work with you for 2 hours a day for 3 months straight, and it's only $1,000. So I'm in other coaching programs where it's much more than that, $3,000 to $5,000. So I'm giving you the exact same thing, probably even more, and it's a lot cheaper. My thing is I'm just trying to get a few people and trying to change their lives and enjoy what I do. So anyway, everybody, you guys have a great day. Have a great weekend. If you want to change your trading, if you want to change your life, because this is life changing. This is what I tell people. If you can pass a prop firm and you're able to come up with $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 and only make, 1% a day, 3% a day, you can easily make $1,000 a day, which is awesome. And then you times that times what, 24, 20? It's pretty good. And a lot of times we use trade copiers, so we only make $500 a day, but you trade copy it into 3, 4, 5 accounts, and see how that could quickly change your day too, change your life, because the stress is down. Anybody can make $500 a day. Anybody can make $100 a day. You have that copied into 5 or 6 accounts. You're already making $600 a day. As you get better, you bump that up. You can change everybody's lives around you. You can leave a legacy for your family. That's what's really awesome. And you can help people that you never could help before, people you don't even know. And I think that's really what the awesome thing is we can finally pay it forward. And that's what I enjoy about this, is that I think is the most thing. And right now I'm trying to pay it forward to you guys by giving it to you for an amount that you can afford, because I'm going to work my tail off to make sure you become a profitable trader for that little bit of money. I'm going to give you all my knowledge, all my EAs, all my indicators, everything I got, and help you be profitable. And I'm going to make sure it happens. So there is no guarantee, but my guarantee is I don't quit till you get it. All right, everybody. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Just push the button, change your life. Okay, bye-bye, everybody.